Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Come on in, y'all. We're going to have a grand old night. I have got the cutest project for you. I'm super duper excited. Check out my new glasses. Aren't these stinking cute Patriotic glasses? This size is large and in charge. This is the 14-inch. I lost a star. No big deal. I'm so excited. I hope y'all are doing well. Comment the word freedom whenever you get here. FREEDOM. That is going to allow my page to send you a message. In that message will be the link to purchase these glasses. We have 4 different sizes, 8, 10, 12, and 14 inch. And they're 25% off until midnight. Are you guys excited? So I'm going to scoot this back. I've got quite all the things down here, y'all, at my feet. I have a box of ribbon that is completely overflowing. These are my Patriotic colors. We're going to use some of that tonight. And then we're going to use this, and we're going to use 16-inch round, I believe. And we're going to use this transfer. Firework show. We're going to use the word freedom. This is one that's in the tariff sale. So I think this one might be 60% off, but it's got the fireworks and all the things. And guess what? Zach created cutouts for these today too. So the glasses right here and the firework cutouts are 25% off until midnight. 4 sizes of this. I'm so stinking excited for this. I told him, I was like, dude, all those glasses that we've been putting on the ducks, and I think mostly the ducks, like all the Patriotic ducks we've been doing, I told him, I'm like, I need those blown up. I need those very large because I want to be able to put those on a round. So here we are today, folks, and we are about to paint a 16-inch door hanger. This is going to be so cute. I got to get started. Otherwise, I'll never get done with this. I'm going to use white chalk paint. Comment the word freedom. Yay, Jennifer. Did you get the memory transfer? We had a new launch today on our chalk website. I know, Lanisa. The glasses bring me so much joy. Hello, Cynthia. We had a new launch today on our chalk website. It's called the most requested collection, meaning like so many people have requested the ones that launched today. So prime example, you know, the apple orchard transfer that we released in the fall of last year, that was a size E, which is 18 by 24. It was that basket of apples. They released that today in a size B, so it's a little bit more manageable for those of you that are intimidated by the larger transfers. Stay Wild is another one that came out in spring, I believe, of last year or the year before. It came out as a size A transfer at the time, and they brought it back today in a size B. What else? There was another one. I forget. There's the cutest Highland Cow transfer. There's a memory transfer. People have been requesting that. I'm surprised that it's not sold out. I haven't looked this afternoon, but I did grab a couple of those. Hello, friends. Hey, hey. Did you make my shirt? Lenny said, this is on my website. You can go purchase this in your size. I have lots of colors. I believe in this one. Just comment the word freedom and go check your messenger, and in that message will be a link to our shirts. But I also put the link to the chalk products we're using. I also put a link to the cutouts that are on sale tonight until midnight only. Kira's going to misbehave. What else is in there? There's all sorts of links. All the links you guys need. But this is white chalk paint. It is bulk art home decor, and it's the color white Adirondack. I use this all the time. This is my go-to. Now, when I'm painting larger surfaces, I tend to gravitate to the chalk paint versus my paste, just because, I mean, I've got this gigantic bottle, so why not? Okay, Now, listen, on this, we're going to do a technique that I've shown here before. I believe we're going to do it. So I really am only, I think, going to need one coat of this white. But we'll find out here in a minute. And it's moving on me and it's driving me nuts. Driving me nuts. How was y'all's day? Did y'all have a grand day? I am about halfway through shipping Mini Sale Monday. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for all your love and support. I know, Cheryl, isn't it adorable? Hello, Miss Cheryl Laughlin. We have the Laughlins here with us tonight. Hi, Patty. Hey, Karen Bush. Somebody is really driving Kira crazy. Do y'all hear her barking? I bet you Dylan has his blinds open this much and she sees somebody out front. Good gravy. Sorry, not sorry, guys. It's just real life. Let's try and tune her out. Yes, the sunflower transfers are great. It is so, so cute. I got my order in this morning. Hi, Patty. Awesome, awesome. Tracy's starting her big popsicle door hanger. Y'all, don't forget our Whatnot auction of all of the finished pieces. We're going to have the mason jar in there. We're going to have this in there. We're going to have some of the things we had for Mini Sale Monday. We're going to have the popsicles. None of that. The lemonade guy, he's going to be in there. A whole bunch of things that you guys have seen me do Patriotic this season. Those are going to be in the Whatnot sale on Friday, 7:30 p.m. Central. It's going to be on the Whatnot app. Okay, we'll stream it to Facebook, but you can only bid on the Whatnot app. So that is happening on Friday, 7:30 p.m. Central, which is 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Mountain, 5:30 p.m. Pacific. Hey, Deb, and if you need a link to that, just comment the word freedom. Go check your messenger, and it should be at the very bottom. And I will give you a free $15 to shop if you've never shopped on that app before, never downloaded it, never signed up for it. I'll give you $15 to shop. It's like a shopping credit, and then you can either use it on my show or somebody else's show on the Whatnot app. Okay, hi Zach. You need to get home because your dog is having a freak attack in Dylan's room through the window. Somebody must be outside. Your dog watches TV and barks at the commercials? Oh my gosh. I love that. Hey, Maureen. All right, I just want to give it somewhat of a good dry because I need to see if the one coat's going to be okay. And I think it's going to be okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to transition to my brand new tape board. We got this. I got to figure out what to paint this. I'm not going to use the fireworks tonight, but we are going to use our glasses. And originally I thought I was going to paint the individual like stripes white and then do the stars white. However, my round is going to be like a white grayish color. So I'm just going to use the background, the round, through the glasses. So I'm not going to need to paint these pieces, but you will get these pieces with your cutouts. And don't forget, the glasses and the Freedom transfer with the fireworks are 25% off until midnight. No code needed. They are 2 separate listings, and you can find them under the new section, new category on our Etsy store, okay? I know, Becky. I know it. Hello, Dawn. Thank you. And then you've got this itty bitty tiny one right here. Look it out. Let me get something. Please hold. I got this screw right here. Let me see if that screw will let me get through it. All right. So look at these glasses. Holy stinking cow. Oh my gosh. We have them in 4 sizes. Okay. 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch, and 14-inch. These are on sale. All right. So we're going to put these down right here. I am going to go in and do the white on Freedom. And we're going to do colonial blue and cherry. And we're just going to kind of go whoop, right down the middle. Got it? Got it. Hello, Miss Donna. How are you? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a little bit of the white paint, kind of offload my excess back into the jar, and then I'm just going to take my foam brush and just kind of lightly go over it. I'm just like basically getting the very like top layer of paint on the foam brush onto the wood. I mean, I'm obviously going to cover it, but I'm just going to do this for now. I'm going to make a mess. Hi, Holly. Holly, I shipped your napkin holder finally. Okay, so Lanisa, I'm using the 14-inch glasses on a 16-inch round. These are the biggest glasses on a 16-inch round. We do sell the rounds on our Etsy site as well. We have a beautiful rustic round. It's nicely finished on our chalk website. Like, you don't even need to do anything to it. You could just slap a transfer on it. But if you want to paint, I mean, you could paint the rustic round as well. But if you really want a nicely stained round, head over to my chalk site. And then on my chalk site, today through the 6th of June, we have free shipping with any order over $100. So that means your order must be subtotal $100. So $100 subtotal before tax and shipping. Okay? Just so you know. Like, don't come at me and tell me you didn't get free shipping and your order was over $100 when the $100 included the tax and shipping. Okay? I know, Angel, aren't they great? The new transfers are great. Y'all need to go snag that memory one. For real, for real, for real. I know. Hey, Mary. The glasses are huge. They're large and in charge. Love them. All right. I'm going to so I'm just going to keep doing this because honestly, this is coating. Like, I'm going to put a transfer over this. So really, I don't need it to be a really nice finish. But I kind of want to eat in Steven, okay? Hello, Debbie. Hey, Denise, you finally got to see me live, girl. You been busy? Life is busy, huh? Tell me about it. I just booked our hotel room. We have a tournament next week that's in Cedar Hill that's about an hour or so away from us. And last time we played out there, our game was at like 8 o'clock, meaning they had to be there at 7. And if it's an hour away, we had to leave no later than 6 o'clock, which means I had to get up at like 4:30 in the morning. And I told Zach, I'm like, absolutely not. This princess, queen, needs a hotel room so I can stay closer. Linda, did you see my message? I sent you a message. You may have responded, but I've been like eating dinner, prepping my project. So anyways, that is Father's Day weekend. We'll be staying in a hotel. All right, Freedom. You're good. Freedom is good. All right. Yep, you witnessed that. I just threw that away. I don't have enough room in my cup. All right, so now we're going to move over to the glasses that are absolutely 100% precious. Excuse me. Colonial blue, cherry. Okay, good, Holly. You don't blame me. I'm glad. You're welcome, Linda. That's just going to slide right into your order, girl. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that this is stirred up. It's the right consistency. This is Colonial Blue. It's a gorgeous color. It's great for Patriotic. It's like, it changes it up between like that darker blue color you see all the time, which of course I used a lot of it. But if you want to change it up, you can use this lighter blue. It's a very pretty color and really can be used all year round. I mean, you can put blue in your Christmas, okay? Nobody's going to judge you. Hello, Denise. Hello, Christina. All right, so let me grab stir stick for this, and this is no bueno. All the paste is along the edge. So let me get this all stirred up. So I'm bringing it back to that yogurt sour cream-like consistency, or almost like pudding, honestly. Which I could really go for some pudding right now. Like those little snack packs, like the little cups, the chocolate and vanilla mixed. Okie doke, friends. I'm going to put a thing of placement tape. Hey, Dee. And Miss Jackie and Miss Lorena and Catherine. Holy cow. How would I go about checking on order from you? Angel, just send me a message. If it's from the Chalk website, though, you'll want to check your account. If it's an Etsy, you can check Etsy. We do send email confirmations for all of our orders. So check your email. All right, let me see here. Hold on. I don't know what's center. I'm not very good at this. We can always fix it. I'm not too concerned. All right, we're gonna grab another sponge. And we're going to paint this side. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this already. So cute. In colonial blue. Now, I might get a little heavy-handed inside the stars. I will totally fix that when we're done painting. Actually, right now. Okay, I have to ask y'all, this may sound weird and gross. So the boys are at their lessons right now, so I was on my own for dinner. And I made myself an egg sandwich. Okay, and as I was making it, I was thinking to myself, I wonder how many people do this. So, raise your hand in the comments if you put mayonnaise on your egg sandwich. Call me crazy, but I love it. Or are you like, that's absolutely disgusting, I'm never talking to you again? No, just joking. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Debbie Wood. What's going on, friends? Y'all hop over to Etsy and grab your Patriotic glasses. They're so stinking cute. Rachel does. Hey, Rach. Denise, yes. Lori, yes. Hey, Robin. Mayo, egg, Sammy's. Yes, Miss Deb. Miracle Whip. Okay, I cannot stand Miracle Whip, Kathy. Nothing against you. I don't know, something about it. I have to have the good old Hellman's. But hey, that's okay. Zach likes Miracle Whip. He doesn't mind it. Okay, good. So, oh, Dee puts ketchup. I put peanut butter. Wait, you put butter, but I could see myself doing mayo. Yes. Okay, cool. So I'm glad that my friends here all agree. Majority of them. So that was my dinner tonight, y'all. And let me tell you, it was darn good. Like, that was a good dinner. Like, honestly, I thought about having a bowl of cereal, and I'm like, no, that milk's probably going to hurt my stomach. So I went for the protein and, of course, the bread. It's okay. You only live once. Oh, yay, Tina. I don't know if Zach, like, threw in some... Did he give you, like, the original cuts? Anyways, I'm glad you got it. You make ketchup and mayo and dip my sandwich in it. Mary Beth Thomas, mayo chup. Right? You're getting ready to watch the Women's Softball World Series. Let's go, Longhorns. I know that is tonight. No, it's not a fried egg. It was just scrambled eggs tonight. I don't do very well with fried eggs. I need Mr. Zach here. Yes, exactly, Dad. No, I totally get it. I'd be eating that all the time. All right, so this is gonna go. We're gonna paint this in the color cherry. Okay, and we're moving right along. We're going to put a bow on this, of course. I've been, this has been on my project list for a couple weeks now. So I'm excited to show y'all what we come up with for this one. Hope I inspire you to make something. And now you have my curiosity up. Yes, Denise, you have to try it. Hey, Barbara. Meatloaf sandwich. I love real mayo on your egg sandwich. Yes, Miss Debbie. Yeah. Normally, though, y'all, okay, let's take it a little bit further. Do you toast your bread or no? Normally, I do not toast my bread. Tonight, however, I did, and I added some bacon. I know. I'm just saying, it was like a big time meal for me to eat and to make all by myself. I took it, you know. I mean, after my son, like, burnt the bacon, like, all black, I was able to find a few spots that were not black. And I toasted my bread. So, how do you like me now? Hi, Candy. Hey, Linda. I did my scrambled egg sandwiches in hot chocolate. What? Never ever. Okay, Deb, I can see that. Bacon on anything is good. I always toast my bread. Meatloaf sandwiches are the best. Hi, Anita. Hey, Sharon. Debbie has to be toasted. Karen says no toasted. Normally, I don't. Y'all, we are only a couple weeks away from our first vacation this year. Holy cow. We have like 3 planned. One is a secret nobody knows about. Just say pulled pork sandwich with corn on the cob and coleslaw. I love corn on the cob. Give me all the butter to dip it in. All right, we are going to do another coat of this. Colonial blue. Just want to make sure this is nice and, I don't know, coated, obviously, duh. But I love these glasses so much. So you just want to be careful when you're painting stuff like this because you do have the holes in the cutouts and paste will get in there. But I will tell you that if you are very light with your sponge brush as you're going over the wood, you should be okay for the most part. I mean, I try to be. Sometimes I don't always, like, it's not always the greatest. And I end up with paste inside the little holes. But just know that if you're careful, you won't have as big of a glob of paste in your cutout, like in the holes. Okay, hold on. All right, let's go over here to the other side and let's work on the cherry. You're having egg sandwich, Miss Deb. I'm still wanting donuts. I know, Lori, donuts. We never did get any donuts. That's okay. I don't need them. I don't need them. So today was day 3 of camp. I call it going to the gym. Let's be honest. I paid for this performance course through the school, but it's not the school who puts it on, which I absolutely love. It's like a third party, and they do it through several districts, and it's an hour and a half, and they basically do like conditioning training and strength training and weightlifting and core training. And I'm like, my boys are gonna be like I mean, they're going to be fit. So I'm really excited and they're enjoying it. I'm just really proud of them. You know, when I first signed them up, I mean, you would have thought that I took away their PlayStations. It was like World War V in this house. I didn't want to go to that camp. Why did you sign us up for that camp? I told you I didn't want to do that. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh boy. But you know what? They have been ready to go in the mornings. They leave the house at 11:30, so it's not like they have to get up at the butt crack of dawn. We've got a routine down this week. I made Dylan scrambled eggs and toast. I cut his toast in little 4 sections. He likes the little bitty toast. And Jackson rolls out of bed, and then when he gets in the shower, I make him Eggo waffles with a little bit of syrup. And yes, the kid drinks coffee. Don't judge me. Just go with it, okay? I pick my battles. So it's really been good so far. We've got a routine down. And I have been getting up at my normal time as if like school time, because I feel like I do better when I'm up early and I feel like I'm more productive versus sleeping in. And sleeping in is like 8 o'clock for me, usually, with no alarm. So, just, you know, all about me right now. Let's just be honest. Terry wants to know when I'm selling my July crafts. Terry, there is a Whatnot sale this Friday at 7:30 p.m. over on Whatnot. Go check it out. You can bookmark the show. Yeah, Rach, he comes home drenched. Drenched. Like, roaring of sweat. And he's like, Dad, why is my shirt so wet? And we're like, dude, because you're sweating. It's okay. Mom sweats like a pig whenever she works out. And I'm like, that's good. You're burning calories. It's like he's starting to be aware of stuff like that. So it's really good for him. I love it. And it's through the end of July, and they go back to school mid-August, and then they're back into athletics. So I'm really excited. Yes, Mary. I might be tired when my alarm first goes off, and I don't want to get up. But man, once I'm up, I immediately jump in the shower. That's the first thing I do every single day. I have to. It just gets me going. Some people are opposite of that. Totally fine. You do you. But that's what gets me going. I got to get in that shower. All right. So I now need to figure out if this is truly the middle. All right, so I'm going to, yeah, I think it is. So now we need to paint this little section. And I'm going to let me see if I can reuse that tape. I don't want any paint to be on there. Let me just bust this. Hey, Dana. You'd be happy if you would sleep in until 5. Hey, Nancy. I know. All right, so now we're going to flip this over, and we're going to put the tape right there. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of the Colonial Blue, and we're going to do, 2 to 3 coats right here. And I'm going to dry it, and we're going to see. You should see me after I do a round of CrossFit, not a dry piece of clothing in me. That's when you do CrossFit. Really? You go, girl. That's awesome. Like that, I've seen people do that. That is some hard stuff. I don't think I can hang. It does, Denise, it does. All right, let's do one more little bitty touch of paste. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and peel it up just to see what we're working with in case we need to go again. All right, y'all. Who's excited for this project? Me. Okay, enough of that. I'm going to let this sit over here for a second. No, Nancy, you can buy this on my website. Where do you go to buy the July crafts? Kay's asking the same question as Terry. You're talking about my whatnot sale, Kay? Like all the auction stuff? Is that what you're talking about? Let me know. I do Pilates class. Yes, April. Good for you, girl. Okay, let's grab our round. Let's check it out and see if it's dry. I think it is. I'm just going to give it a 1 over. I don't do extreme heat every week. So my workout doesn't become anything outside. It's me going from the car. Yes! My tail. Y'all see that? It's my shirt. Okay, so here's the deal, Miss K. You were going to comment the word freedom. So comment that right now. And what you're going to do, you were going to receive a message from A to Z Designs. That's me. Okay, that is my page. All right. In that message, if you scroll to the very bottom, now let me back up. If you've never messaged with us before, meaning you've never received a message from us, you need to make sure that you check your message requests. But once you get that message, scroll to the bottom of that message, and it's going to say something about like whatnot. I think it's the very bottom link. I'm pretty sure. Click on that link, and it's going to prompt you to probably download the app if you've never downloaded that app. Okay? I know. Actually, that's not going to matter because I'm going to have a bow over it. Okay. What am I doing? What do I need to do? Let me tuck my tail in. All right, here's the next thing I'm going to do. Yes, Kay, you are so welcome. Just send me a message. Like, you can respond back to that message that my page sent you. And with any questions, and then I'll jump in and answer it. And it'll be coming from me or Zach. Okay? Here's the next step. So I was trying to save my steel Waverly chalk paint, but y'all, I put a lot of water in it, and now it is like too liquidy. Hey, Jen. So I'm going to resort to, we haven't used this color in a while. So I want that. Or, yeah, hold on. I want a gray color. Hold on, let me get my grays. Let me get my gray. Okay, so this is Castle. I think this is a gray. Maybe not. Thanks, Jen. It is. It's Big Bow Wednesday. What time is it? 7 o'clock. Woo! We're doing great. All right, is this gray? Yes. Very yucky gray. Let me find a popsicle stick. Some of this paint over here has been on my shelf for ages. And it needs to go in the basura. So I don't have any, Dana. I don't have any. When you have to revive a jar of paste in distilled water and there's a bunch of little clumps in it, how can you get rid of those? Well, back in the day, I used to do that. You could put it in like a microwave safe dish and put some of it in the dish, but only put it in the microwave for 10 seconds. Take it out and stir it really well and keep doing that. All right, let me see if this is going to work. This should work, so I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I think this is gray. I just don't want any, like, lumpy dumpies. That makes sense. No lumps. All right, here we go. I'm going to grab, where is it? A sponge. Okay, and I'm going to grab another paper towel. Jennifer, now you have me second guessing myself. I'm going to go with my original plan, but I very well could use Mommy. All right, I'm going to take this and I am going to just dip the very top of it in the gray color. So it looks like this, okay? Then I'm going to come over here to this paper towel and just get off some of that excess. And then what I'm going to do, I need my board. I'm going to turn it sideways, and I'm just going to start from one end all the way at the top. Now you can see what I'm doing, for the love. Okay, I'm going to go all the way here, and I'm going to just drag it all the way across. Okay, then I'm going to go back over here, dip it in the paint, kind of offload some, do that again. Okay, now, you may not need to go back in and get more every time, but I am offloading it. All right, so obviously there's more on the edges. Okay, hey, Missy. Which is fine. All right, so see what I'm doing? I'm just adding a little bit of something to it, okay? But the thing is, the trick here is, guys, you always want to make sure that you start at the very edge. Don't start right here because that's where majority of your paint's going to go, and then you drag it and it's going to get lighter. So you don't want this huge mark of paint right here in the center or wherever you start. So that's why I recommend start all the way on the edge, because I would rather have more paint on the edge to give it that more distressed look around the edges than have it right in the middle. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. All right, so now I'm going to dry it, and then I'm going to see where we're at. Oh, Missy. Thanks, Linda. I like using this technique. It's different. I don't know. It's easy. Like if I tried to take a dry brush, like a for real dry brush, like for example this. I mean, I've done it before, but if I was to take like something like this and try and create this, I mean, I may be successful, but I feel like the finish of the sponge works better for me. I like the way it looks versus this. I don't know. It kind of does. You're right, Lori. Or Sharon, it does. The shimmer colors take longer to dry. They do. They do take longer. Now I just need to decide if this is enough. Which I think it might be. I don't want to go too crazy. Now, it's a little thick on the edges, right? Because that's the first spot my paint hits. So I just want to make sure that those are dry. Hey, Kayla. All right, I think we're good. So let me hold it up so you guys can see what it looks like. What do y'all think? You like it? Do we need to add any more streaks? Let me know in the comments. I think it looks good. But let me see what these look like. Can't show you yet. Holy stinking cow. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together, y'all. Can't dry brush to save my life. Yes, I know, me too. Okay, good deal. All right, so now what I do, because honestly, I've never had luck letting this dry and reusing it because like the paint like oops up in there. So what I like to do is just take my scissors and I'm just going to cut this end off. And now I have my sponge saved. Okay. So just know, like, one sponge will last you a while if you do what I just showed you. If not, you do you. Okay, here we go. Next step to our project. Let me find, what am I looking for? I need to come over here into my marker bin here. And I'm going to grab this cutout. Thanks, Shanna. And we're just going to clean up the edges of this. Just a tad. You could sand it off if you like. You can paint the full edge, whatever you prefer. This one is actually drying out. I've used it so much that it's getting down to the point where sometimes I have to like go over the place like more than once. That area. I mean, Mr. Pen could probably do a lot of this one. Just the little piece in between the letters. And I know we opened a new Mr. Pen yesterday because Mr. Zach was helping me. Actually, it was Monday before our live sale. He's like, yeah, I think it's time to grab a new Mr. Pen. I'm like, okay. Which I need to get some more. I like to have them on emergency backup. And if I only have one on a backup, I freak out. Because I use it so much, I don't want to not be without it. Anybody else like that with certain craft supplies like Stick Fast? The glue I use, I always have one in reserve. Always. All right, there's that. I think we're good there, y'all. Okay, so there's Freedom. Let's go around the edge of our glasses. Hi, Linda. How are you? I hope you guys are so well. I'm so glad y'all are here tonight. Make sure you hit the heart button for me, sprinkle the video, comment the word Freedom, and you can get these glasses on our Etsy site, 25% off until midnight, along with the word Freedom and the fireworks. No code needed. And we do have these glasses in 4 different sizes. We have 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch, and 14-inch. So I thought, you know, if I don't put that option, I'm going to get somebody asking me, what size is that? Or can I get this size? Which is fine. And the size I'm using tonight is the 14-inch. And I'm using it on a 16-inch round. Just in case you needed to know. All right, there's that. Quickly come over here. Let me see if there's any major spots. Actually, it's not terrible in my stars. And make sure that if you are going to do this to your project, that you go at it from different angles. When you're looking for spots to clean up, like turn it upside down, turn it to the right, turn it to the left. Because you're always going to find one when you're about to glue it on. See how I'm kind of like turning it? And I keep finding a new spot. Just a tip for you. Same with the red. Like I forgot to do the edges here. Oh, I forgot to do the bottom. It's fine. Hold on, Dee. I see your question. Okay. Look, that does not fit on there, Amy. That lid is way too small. Get it together, lady. Okay, my friends. What do y'all think? Are they not the cutest thing ever? Okay, let me put this over here. What is next? I don't even know. But what are we doing? We need to wax this. So Dee asked, do I ever have a hard time or trouble with my stick fast opening, drying so it won't, yeah, so the hole drying so it won't come out. I have had to try to take a straight pin to open the hole. Yes. Amen. All the time. Well, not all the time. Honestly, you know what's crazy, Dee, is it depends on the bottles, and it's maybe just the way we're cutting the tip. The one I have right now that I'm almost out of has not been too bad. But yes, I have had to take a push pin. It's like it gets dry up inside. But yes, I'm with you. No matter what, if you wipe it off. Hey, Beverly. Thank you for sprinkling. Yes. Yes, always backed up of the basics. 100%. Extra supplies. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, Kayla, yes. I love the glasses, y'all. Zach, like, delivered with those. All right, so we're done with the wax. I'm only using the transfer on this Freedom. Where's my transfer? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our transfer, and I'm just using the Freedom portion of it today. And I'm going to fuzz it, okay? So I'm going to apply lint to the back. Use a straight pin too, but my cap doesn't want to go back on after a while, even though I might. Yes. Yes. So, like, this one, that's as far as I can get it. Like, it's like, what's in there? Yeah, mine doesn't go on. I'm fine with it, though. I use it almost every day, so. All right, here we go. We're going to do this in good old black velvet. So if you're interested in any of the supplies, comment the word Freedom. And my page will send you a message with all the details that you will need to get it. Okay? Yes, I have to cut the tip too. Deb places the lid, the cover loosely over it. Yep, I didn't know you could order tips for it. You're kidding me. What are you talking about? What do you mean you could order a tip? For Stick Fast? Missy, are we talking about the same thing? You mean the lid? Maybe I don't know something. I hadn't had orange cap. Get glued onto, yes. I've had mine like stuck like Chuck, and I had to take a pair of pliers. Like, excuse me, what is happening here? But yes, that's why I say I have a love-hate relationship for it. But honestly, I really do like the glue. I really do. The only time I don't is whenever it shifts on me, because, you know, sometimes it just moves on magically if it's not set. Like if you glue your cutouts on something and then you think you have it down good and you think it's cured, and then boom, you go look at it and it's just moved slightly. It's like, I know I did not put that there. It's happened to me a lot. That's the only time I don't like it. And then, of course, the clogging, but it's okay. Freedom! Whoop, whoop. Okay, so now we need to clean this, and I cleaned all of my stuff because they were so dirty. I just threw them into the washer, cleaned it with regular, like my pods, like my Tide Pods. and out a different one on. What? Really, Lanisa? Interesting. You know what? Okay, that makes sense now. I think I was dissecting the lid the other day because there was a clog inside, and I was like, I wonder if I could take this off. Of course, I didn't have the strength to get it off, but oh, good to know, Miss Deb. All right, board eraser, cleaning the back. Not going to use a wipe. I didn't use the board eraser on the front, did I? This is going to clean your paste out of the screen. And you know what, y'all? I found out some really, really bad news. Y'all, you know, I've been telling you the board erasers were coming back because our list said it was going to be the end of May. Well, I found out the other day it's not till the end of June. And I about fell out of my chair, so I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Trust me, I need them too. All right, this is done. Let me just put this. Let me do this the right way, Amy. Do it right the first time. I take a really small drill bit and just use it in a circular motion. Also, I had such a plug in the nozzle. I had the smallest drill bit and unclogged it. Dana, use power tools. Look at you. I know. I know. It's very sad. Very sad. Gayla. All right, so here we go. Next step. What is next? That needs to dry, but we need to make our bow, and I need to do a few things to the round, and I need to, like, I don't know, do something with these glasses. I want to put some, like, white, distress ink, I think, on them. Let's put all my paste away, though. Yeah, that's awesome, though. Like, I've taken tweezers up into the lid sometimes and completely bent the tweezers to all hell, y'all. Not even kidding. It was terrible. I threw the tweezers away because it was just awful.
What's up?
So, hi.
Hi.
So now I'm going to grab my white Distress Oxide. That's great, Dana. That's great. Does he sit in his chair watching you do it too? We love you, Mr. Graham. We do. Okay, so I'm going to go along the edges of my glasses here in the white. I don't know. Magic erasers have chemicals in them, and I would be afraid they'd eat away your transfer. Zach, everyone's saying hi. He's already gone, y'all. He's so good. He's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are asking about magic erasers. I just worry, again, about the chemicals in them. Alright, so I'm just going to go. I've used tweezers too, yes. Yeah, no, Dee, it's me too, girl, and I bent them so bad. I'm like, they're going in the trash. It was terrible. Like, I was on a mission to get that clogged glue out of the lid so that my lid would go on. I was so afraid the bottle was going to, like, tip over, and I would come in here one day to grab it, and I would have stick fast all over my little cart that I keep it in. Needless to say, I did not win that battle. All right, this is working out pretty good. I'll just use a regular sponge, yes. I think it'll be okay. I just wouldn't use the magic erasers. You know, they take off all kinds of stuff. They take crayons off the wall. Okay, crayon off the wall. So it may eat your transfer. Just saying. All right, so I have this like so. I don't think the $401s have chemicals. Oh, okay. Well, Lorena, there you go. I would just double check. Double check the ingredients. What ingredients? Whatever they're made out of. I don't even know what I'm saying. All right, now I'm going to just go over all of it. And just scoosh it up. You could wash it out with acetone. Yeah, you could. You're right. Deb, wasn't it you that got stick fast all over your, was it your stomach? All right, now I'm going to come over here and do a little bit around the stars on the other side of the shades. And then we're going to turn my glue gun on because we have to get making a bow. The boys are on a mission to go play a game with their cousin. Can't even say hi to their mother. It's fine, it's fine. I don't know if you can see this from the camera, but what do y'all think? All over me in the craft room when the bottle exploded, yes!
All this talk of, egg sandwiches.
I know!
I had to make one.
You gotta make one?
I was like, man, I want an egg sandwich. I was a fluffy white bread.
Did you toast your bread?
No.
No? Okay.
Not for this type of egg sandwich, no.
Okay. We were talking about that too because tonight I toasted mine and put bacon on it.
I'm doing that for Dawn now.
Awesome, Kayla. Good luck to him. All right, friends. Y'all ready? Ooh, yeah. I think our freedom is dry.
That looks nice.
My white ink pad like yours is also gets dirty. Yeah, it's filthy. Okay, I'm gonna take my round.
Your ramen is really good.
Thanks, bud.
I'm out of here. Have fun. Man, by the way, Dylan hits bombs like he was in tonight. Man.
At the tournament?
Man.
Will be golden?
Man. If only, it's a shame I got to pay someone to teach my son what I've been telling him all season.
Hey, man. All right, we're going to add some dots.
We do that from now on.
Yeah, I know. And some lines to the outside of this. So I'm just doing 3 dots and then a line. Space and then a line. Space, 3 dots, space, line. Space, 3 dots, space, line. Hopefully I can make this work when I get to the bottom. Didn't even think about that. All right, I did it. Look, y'all. Boom. English muffins for my egg sandwiches lately. Yes, I love English muffins. You know what my favorite food on the planet is? Favorite meal is Eggs Benedict. Yeah, buddy. Y'all, check this out. Mic drop. Mic drop. Holy moly. Holy moly. I'm good on time. I have a very important meeting at 8, y'all. Not that y'all are important, but I was invited to the meeting. All right, here we go. Distressing the letters. I think this will go a little bit more with the, like, the stress look. Yes. I know, everyone's going to be making egg sandwiches. You're welcome! And it's cheap, right? Well, I don't know about eggs. But it's good. All right, I'm just trying to get in between the letters. And there's no, like, I'm not being careful. I'm just letting it flow. Just letting my little dauber go. I have a lot of wax right there in between the letters. When in doubt, blow it out. Okay. Hurry, hurry. You don't you have like a phone thing, a pop socket on the back of your phone? You can prop me up in the kitchen with you. I take my phone all over this house with me. Like if I'm watching a training or something, I'm always taking it with me. Okay, I have the glue gun on. Let's grab our ribbon. Let me put these away. And now I gotta figure out what ribbon to use. So the Freedom cutout, y'all, just so you're aware, matches that transfer. So this is a listing on Etsy right here, 25% off until midnight. It comes with all the fireworks. Okay, so it's this transfer we used right here. You're gonna get all the fireworks plus this one, and this is this guy right here. Okay, so this is 25% off until midnight, and then the glasses are 25% off until midnight. You're welcome. Okay, thank you. ChalkCon is at the end of the month, and I'm taking my whole family. So if you're going to be there as a designer and you want to meet my family, they're going to be there. Okay. I grabbed raffia, but I don't know that I'm going to use it. Friday is normally Big Bow Fridays. However, this week, remember, is the auction. All right, I am going to use Stick Fast for this. All right, and this is just going to go down here at the bottom, and I am going to hold this up. To make sure that it's centered. Okay, and then I'm going to lay this right here, but I'm going to also bring it down just a little bit so that I have room for my bow. Zach's like, this would be such a cute smiley face. All right, there's that. Let's grab some ribbon. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is overflowing. This is just ridiculous. Okay, let me see. That. I can't even get to it without it all falling out. Excuse me. Let's see, what's that? That's dark blue. I thought I had a big one of these. Almost I was wrong. Did I already take it out? No, maybe we'll use this. so hard to see this, y'all, whenever this is in the way. I need to do more bow bundles. Ribbon bundles. Bow bundles. I'll be making bows for days if I did that. Nobody has any suggestions. Thanks, friend. Thanks. Just kidding. I thought I would look up and have some. All right, what about this? I'm not mad about that. I want to do a messy bow for this one. All right, I'm sold. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. My name is Amy and I have a problem. All right, let's come over here and let's do, this is a 16-inch round. We'll do a large and in charge bow. So let me tell you really quick, about 13 inches. So I'm going to do 3 of each, I think. This is the one that is very stiff. Very, very stiff. And it's got to be because of all those little sequins. It's got to be whatever finish is on there to keep those in place. I know. The light blue is gorgeous, huh? Deb, I'm sorry. I just now saw your comment. So sorry. So sorry, Deb. So sorry. All right, 1, 2, 3. There it goes. You know, it's on the floor. Saying, don't use me. All right, so what I'm going to do is grab all 3 of each. Fold. I'm going to marry up the wired edges, and then I'm going to cut up. Okay, same thing here. Now, I may have to turn these a little bit more, depending on what it looks like on the round. But we'll see. Okay, let's do this one. Leslie, some of this is from Deco Exchange. Most of my Patriotic is from Deco Exchange. I bought it months ago in preparation for my, crazy Patriotic crafting session. Because that's, you should see everything I have ready for Friday. Like, some of this is summer, but holy cow, there's a lot. And I'm not mad about it because I truly, I'm in my jam with this season. I love it. All right, so I'm just going to, stack these like so. We're missing some. Hiding. All right, there's that. Then I'm going to go this one, middle. This one needs to go, okay, we got one there. We'll do that one middle. And then right there. Now, here's the trick. Do I have something to put in the center? Well, I need something to put in the center. I don't know that normal twine is going to tie this because of that light blue ribbon being so thick. But we'll try. We will try. Yes, Mary, it's okay. It's okay. We all have that problem, right? Okay, I don't like the way that looks in the front. certain way. I like it. I like it to be like cinched. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, I'm going to turn it over. Try and hold it really tight. I do have some stars, but I don't know what I'm going to use. What is behind the popsicles? Ow. This, Deb? Give me a little bit more detail. So I decided no raffia on this one. Hey, Connie. I know, Leslie, don't I? Okay, so hold on, friends. Hold the phone. Back here somewhere is stuff. Behind my fireworks. Behind Mr. Lemonade. One of the fireworks in the middle of your bow. What fireworks? That actually might work. OMG. That is like a cherry color button, if I haven't seen one. Like, yes. It's red and white, big round. Oh, that right there. That is a painting I did. It says, "Welcome home." I did that in a class I took. That is going to be in the auction on Friday, by the way. That is hand painted by me. That was a class I took. And I don't know. Something I did for myself. Yes, the top hat ribbon. The top hat ribbon is super cute. All right, so I'm just going to do a big, big, big old red button. Okay, good. All right, let me get these back in their home without knocking everything over. So far, I've succeeded. And now we're going to do this. I need a bigger box for my ribbon. Let's grab our door hanger and put this on there. Oh my gosh, it looks like a bow. Duh, it is a bow. That's not what I meant. You'll have to just see what I'm talking about here in a minute. I am going to I usually just hang my door hangers with like Velcro strips, or on our front door we have like wrought iron on the outside, and so I just usually glue one of our hangers on it. I think tonight I'm just gonna take it and glue it like this. Thank you, Miss Connie. Press and hold. Yeah. Of course, Leslie. Just find me and we'll have to schedule some time. You betcha. I'm an open book, as you know. Holy freedom. Is this not cute or what? I speak and love this so much. The glasses, y'all, the glasses. Hi, Annette. Y'all, the glasses, the freedom, the fireworks, 2 separate listings on Etsy. They are 25% off until midnight. Go get you some. You got to make this. And the detail right here around the edge. Yes. You know what? I think that's what I'm missing. Hold on. I got 15 minutes. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, y'all. That is what is missing from my project. My normal everyday detailing. Duh. I kept looking at the glasses thinking something isn't right. Something isn't right. It's right now. All in the world, y'all. Comment the word freedom if you want to grab the cutouts or any of the supplies we used. There. I think that's better. Wait a minute. All right, I promise you I'm going to stop here in a second. Maybe. I did. I just used a Posca marker, a thicker one around the edge. I think that looks much better. I may add a few things here and there, but y'all, don't you love it? Ready? Get somebody gonna take a picture. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Did y'all know you're my photographer? All right, y'all. Comment freedom. Go grab the cutouts. You even can get the rounds. They're not on sale, but the glasses are on sale, the freedom, and then, of course, the fireworks that go with that transfer. Under the new section, no code needed. Not while supplies last, until midnight, okay? I got a big bill. That's right. All right, y'all. Peace out. Love you. Bye.